Okay, let's give this a try. So I am going to be testing out, and of course I went to the wrong side. This is a Bluetooth adapter, a Bluetooth adapter, and I'm going to be testing it out to see how it will work for. Okay, so I like to solve problems. Let's start with that. I like to solve problems. And one of the biggest problems I see now is running sound for church environment where you cannot control what people bring to sing to. Case in point, this used to be a video problem when someone would come in with a laptop and perhaps they had VGA and you didn't have VGA, or the transition from VGA to HDMI. Maybe they come in with a laptop with HDMI and you need an adapter. And then we went through DisplayPort. We went through different sizes of HDMI. And then we also had the issue of, what was that interim connector? DVI, that's it. So there was a time when we were still using VGA all throughout our churches, but people were coming in to do presentations and they were bringing in laptops with all sorts of connectors. And we had relatively avoided that problem with audio because at the time we just had RCA or XLR. Sometimes you have an issue with quarter-inch, but quarter-inch cables, you can find those anywhere. So if you had a keyboard in your church, you knew you had quarter-inch cables. If someone came in with a guitar and had to plug in, you have a quarter-inch cable. If you had a DI box, you could solve that problem. But now we've come to a situation where the trusted, tried, and true 1/8 inch port is going away. Thank you, Apple. It's going away. So my latest phone is a OnePlus 9 Pro. It has no 1/8 inch port. 3.5 millimeter for those of you. So if someone comes in to sing, it used to be people would bring a CD. No one's making CDs anymore. Sometimes people would come in with cassette. Yes, that happened to us not too long ago. Someone came in with a cassette to play for a church service. We had no cassette player. We had to download, but we always had a trusty iPad or a tablet, and we can download the song and play it. Well, it's coming to a situation where now you have to be prepared for anything. So even if you have a tablet, maybe you can't download the song they need. They've emailed it to you. You don't have your personal email on the church tablet. So that's what's led me to this Bluetooth adapter. Alto wireless, it's devices that I've used before. I have a wireless stereo transmitter, and it allows me to have wireless speakers, so to speak, and enable me to position my speakers out in a field, and I don't have to worry about running a cable to it. But this is supposed to allow me to connect this to my device and then just run Bluetooth from it. Now, what I have going through my mixer right now is a 1/4 inch cable going into my tablet. Right now we're going through a commercial, and I'll let you hear what this sounds like. So I'm actually playing, I'm going to give them some credit, on YouTube. To avoid copyright issues, I'm using Audio Library. So Audio Library is a subscribed channel, and you can get royalty-free music here. And so I'm playing this so this video doesn't get flagged. Now, did you hear that crackling as I was moving? Of course, now it's not going to crackle. So before, when I was moving the port around, it was crackling, and now it's not. That's one of the issues that we may face when we're using an 1/8" cable. Maybe someone's brought you a device where you can't plug quite in. Maybe someone's brought you a device that, as I said before, doesn't have the port. So, there's the buzzing. So you want to avoid that. You know, someone's doing their music, their song, and then you're trying to move the device around, it's crackling, it'll upset them, and that spoils the service. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this set up right now. I'm going to time how long this takes to get it connected to my device, and we'll see if the audio sounds better. So once again, so from my standpoint, that sounds relatively clear. It sounds decent as long as I'm not messing with the 1/8" cable. So let's get this Bluetooth synchronized to my device and then see if the audio sounds any better or worse. It's going to take me a little bit of time, so I'll just time how long it's going to take, and we're going to just speed through it. All right, it actually didn't take me very long to get set up. The pairing was very simple. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy Tab. The pairing was really straightforward. It does have a battery, and I'll show you that in a little bit, that can be charged using a micro USB cable, but right now I'm powering it through micro USB cable. I plugged it right into the mixer, into channel 3. I made sure I sent the mixer to this output going back to the ATEM Mini, and let's see what it sounds
stealth missions, like. Detect enemy positions, and gather footage.
It's actually coming in rather hot. Okay, once again, I'm going to plug it in and then compare it. Right now, I'm at Unity on the mixer. I'm at Unity here on the mixer. I wish I had an overhead view of the mixer so you could see. But when I'm going through Bluetooth, let me see if it'll still work. I'll have to disconnect it first. It goes back to Bluetooth. Unfortunately, I think I just peaked it. Hopefully it doesn't sound like it's peaking on the main recording. Once again, I want to thank SoundCloud for their royalty-free music that I'm using to play this. I hope it doesn't get flagged, but if not, I'll just give them credit. I won't monetize it. This device has a male XLR as well as a female XLR. I'm going to have to read up some more on that to find out exactly what it does, why it has the two, if it's just pass through. I'm not sure I fully understand that. There is a manual in here, but you know, we don't look at manuals, we test things here. So all I had to do was, once I had this plugged in and powered on, I turned it on, I pressed the the Bluetooth, it'll flash, the Bluetooth button. I had it flash. And then I went to my device. I brought up the Bluetooth. It found it. I paired it. That's it. It just worked. And to me, it sounds very good. Sounds wonderful. So in this instance, you can buy 2 of these, and then there's a button here that says stereo link. So you can link the 2 and then have them play as a stereo. I keep mine to mono, and I don't see any downside to doing that. So this is the Alto Professional Bluetooth Ultimate. They also have a Bluetooth 2 model for about 55% of the price. And the reason I took the Professional was for the price difference, this seemed to have more features, and it seemed to be fine. I may get the other one just to test it out and see if there's a huge difference between the 2. But all in all, I like this for an easy pairing of Bluetooth to your sound system. And this will cut out all the looking for the different cables, making sure the adapter fits. I'll just connect, if they bring a phone, if someone brings a phone to sing off of, we just connect it by Bluetooth. We'll have our device connected by Bluetooth, not held up by cables that make noise, not held up by improper adapters or devices that don't have the adapter. Connect this and you're done. So once again, the Alto Professional Bluetooth Ultimate. Thanks for watching, and here's hoping you'll see me soon.